Hello everybody and welcome back to another reading. Let's start this reading and see what message will come through for your highest good today. So let's start. Let's see. I'm going to start with this deck over here. We got the activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. So that speaks to me of a very intuitive time right now, that you are guided through spirit and through your own intuition towards your next step or new endeavors. Maybe you are planning something right now and you don't quite see where you are going. Maybe you're a little bit like in a dark tunnel or something like this. I resonate with this very much. I feel it's quite a time of the unknown and of darkness. And we really need to feel our way forward right now. I think that's kind of what's going on in the energies right now. Let's see. What about these ones? Okay. Trust where you are led. Activated earth. A step ahead. One step ahead is all you need. Right. Very synchronistic. Because this is exactly how we move through the darkness, isn't it? One step, one, like feeling our way forward. Is there a bump in the road? Is there a hole waiting for me in front of me? Something like this. But it seems to be what the time is about right now. Like maybe you're starting something completely new, something that you haven't done before. Maybe you have done a lot of inner work and you kind of in that space where you're shifting your identity. And we don't really have a blueprint for how to behave when we really heal ourselves and start embodying what it is that we truly want. And it's like walking through life like blindly for a little bit, because we just have to get what's the word, used to. We really have to practice embodying it and find new ways of expression and new routines and a new confidence in this new identity. That's kind of what I'm feeling this whole thing is speaking about. But let's see where we go next. I'm going to ask this deck now. I love this one. That's the Medicine Woman Oracle. It's beautiful messages. I work with that one. I love working with this deck. Oh, the Circle of Life. I give you my blessing to accomplish your quest. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. These images are really astonishing. Very special. I give you my blessing to accomplish your quest. So that to me says you're protected. Maybe you are seeing a lot of the numbers 444 right now, which speaks about divine protection. But it also talks about Mother Earth being there for you. Like for me, I know I can always retreat to nature to rebalance myself. And I can rely on that. I can rely on nature to listen to me, to absorb my maybe confused or distorted energy and to rebalance my energy field whenever I need it. So it's not only the divine protection that you have, but it's also always Mother Earth and nature that's there for you. Maybe remember that and use that to your advantage, and really make use of the elements. Water, you have water in your home, you can do water rituals, something like this. I love taking a shower to really get rid of stagnant energies and this kind of stuff. Because this time when we walk through the unknown, our nervous system is kind of aroused, is that a way to say it, or unnerved, or like heightened, whatever, because it's unsafe. Normally humans are not used to be in the unknown. I'm lacking the words right now. I hope with further readings I will be able to express myself in a better way. But expose yourself to the unknown is what I wanted to say. We are not used to that. We like to stay safe. But with identity shifting and going for after what you really want in life, you really have to step into the unknown. And we have to get used to that. Our nervous system has to get used to that, and we have to talk to ourselves and say it's all right, it's normal to be a little bit like unbalanced at this point, and to remember we have tools that we can use. We can use air by breathing techniques. We can use the power of water by taking showers or taking a bath. We can use nature surrounding us by going deep into the woods and having a bath in the woods. Is that how you say it? Wood bathing? I don't know. I think you get it. So yeah, just remember that you don't have to go through this like just on your own. There are tools out there. There's spirit out there. There's nature out there that is ready to support you, to help you, and of course other people as well. Maybe find a community, a tribe of people that also want to grow into their most aligned, most authentic self. I guess there are a lot of online communities out there where people are at the same place and understand you and would love to support you. Oh, love. Beautiful. That's a chakra card, the heart chakra card, the green, which speaks about love. What I'm getting is trust in the divine love and focus on the love that surrounds you, the support that's already there in your life, people, relationships, friendships. Remember that you have a net, a supportive net around you while you are traversing through uncertainty. Not everything is lost. There's still stability there, and this card remembers me, or maybe should remind you of you already established things in your life. There are already connections there. Maybe you can rely on like great friendships you've built over the years. So that when you feel really uncomfortable, or maybe some sort of anxiety comes through because of the whole shift you're going through right now, the whole wandering through darkness phase, remember that there are people there for you. And remember that you're divinely protected. Trust where you are led. I give you my blessing to accomplish your quest. One step ahead is all you need, which is also a very green card. Green in the color. And also heart chakra energy. So trust that the universe, spirit, has your best interest and is protecting and guiding you. But I think this card really talks more about the love that is already in your life and that is there to support you in uncertain times or in times of change. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to see? What helps us to get the whole picture of this message, this reading? Oops, that's 2. Soul and soil, beautiful. Planning, setting intentions, optimism, and soil, stability and simplicity. Beautiful. 2 earthy cards. It's a very earthy reading, obviously. On this card, the activated earth. Yes, we see nature, water, mountains, some sort of stone circle, but it's talking about the activated earth. Maybe you are an earth angel and you are activated right now. It's also talking about power places and ley lines, so that reverts back to what I said. Go out into nature and let nature recharge you, fuel you with nature's earth energy, grounding energy. And so we have 2 earthly cards here right now, which is soul. The seed is put into the earth to grow, which speaks to the phase you're in right now. While you're going through the darkness, focus on planning, focus on setting the intentions. What is it where you're going? What is your goal? What is the highest outcome you want from this situation or this quest we were talking about earlier? And stay optimistic about it. Just hold the highest vision. Hold that vision. Living in the end. Neville Goddard. Just focus on that. Look at how she has her eyes closed on this picture and the third eye is activated. That is the hold the vision that's depicted in here, and the planning and the seeing of where it is we want to go. And the next card, soil, stability, simplicity, is again talking about the grounding energy of the earth. So focus on grounding yourself, as we already said, by using the elements. I love using water and heat, for example, by going to the sauna, which is also a great practice to ground myself and to go back into the body, truly feeling the body, truly relaxing. I use essential oils to ground myself into my body and using all my senses. And while you're going through this transformational phase, focus on simplicity. Don't overcomplicate it. Just hold your vision. And then, as this card already said, 1 step ahead is all you need. You don't have to map the whole thing out right now. Maybe do it once. Maybe have the greatest vision and then break it down into smaller steps. But after you've done that, you don't have to build Rome in a day, but focus on the next step and the next step and the next step, and keep it simple. And don't overwhelm yourself, because this whole process is already overwhelming for your nervous system, because it's unknown, it's insecure somehow. Is that the right word? You know what I mean. You don't need to put more pressure on that system that already deals with the darkness and the unknown, the uncertainty. Beautiful. I like how comprehensive this whole reading is. I want to know what it is. This is the Death Doula deck. I love that. What you should let go of. Maybe what you should let die, in a sense. What is it that you should let go of in your life right now to help you in this development, this process you are going through? What helps you make this whole process a little bit easier for you, maybe. This one, the Grove, Grace. I think this one is just a side message. This is not something you need to let go of. It's more like what you maybe need to focus on instead, the Grace. But the Grove is what you need to let go of. I'm not really getting anything by looking at this message. It looks like very overgrown to me. The Grove. I'm going to look it up in a second in that book. But it looks to me like distractions. Like, I don't know where to focus right now. When I look at this picture, I don't find a point of focus, a point of reference. And that speaks to the other cards as well, like the one step is all you need, trust where you're led, simplicity. Because if you don't do that and you focus on too many things at once and juggle too many things in whatever endeavor you are dabbling in right now, you lose your forward momentum, you lose your clarity, you get stuck. Transformation is a difficult thing to do. And as I already mentioned, you already got something to do with navigating your own body and your nervous system. So if you want to make sure that you are successful, simplify and get rid of unnecessary distractions, unnecessary side goals, maybe also unnecessary relationships that are more draining than giving energy to you. Everything that makes you lose your focus is something you should let go of. But let me see, I'm going to look at the meaning from the book. Maybe there's something else that wants to come through with this. Is there a number there? The Grove. The Grove. Spread your reach. Commune with others. Humans are social creatures, and to deny yourself what a human needs would be akin to only experiencing a portion of your potential. Celebrate by connecting your rootlets to the roots of the forest. Mycelium. Okay, that's talking to the message earlier when I said reach out to maybe online groups and get support through other individuals who are on the same journey as you are, so that you have people in your environment, in your field, that understand what you're going through at this time. So that's a beautiful accompanying message. I would have not gotten that without the book. That's great. So, do I want to ask something from this deck? Is it really supporting us right now? I don't really think so. Let's see. This is the Mystical Healing Oracle. Do we have any further messages? Anything more that we need to know, we need to see that would be helpful right now. Is there anything more we need to see or to know? Develop stronger concentration. I love it when everything is so synchronistic. I really love it because it's right next to what I read in this card, which is obviously not the meaning of this card. Develop stronger concentration. Again, the emphasis on the third eye, the closed eyes, and not being distracted because it's already challenging. Beautiful. So I'm going to draw a last card from the tarot just to close out this reading. Let's see what wants to come through. One final message from the tarot, please. Oh, okay. There were two cups that came out, two cards that came out, but the first one is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. This card talks about control and winning at all costs. But it's depicted a little bit different in this deck. So let's see. Yeah, release control. Release control. Just work with your intuition, work with the divine. Don't force it, because these processes where we go through transformation and darkness and the unknown, we need to be led by our heart and our soul and our intuition. Trying to control these processes is hindering. You will only deplete your energy. You will probably make things harder for you. And it's just how it is. We have to practice patience and trust. Trust in the divine, trust in the unknown, trust that everything will lead us to the place we're supposed to be. Maybe we end up not exactly where we imagined, but where we end up exactly where we're supposed to, and what's for the betterment of us and our development and our highest good. So the Two of Cups was the card beneath it. It's normally talks about soulmates and romantic love, but it's also communion. It's coming together, seeing eye to eye, really working with each other. So in this case, I would say see it as a card of communion with spirit, working together with spirit and working together with your soul family, with people that are on the same course, with loved ones that already are in your life, that are ready to support you, so that you can feel your way through this challenging time. Yeah, so that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading and you found some meaningful messages in it. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. I would really love that. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.